Anybody there? Anybody working in the shadows? I know I got a few fans. I know there's people out there just seeing, checking my every movement. And for those people, you definitely need to get a life because I'm not worth lurking in the shadows for. I can tell you that. Well, as soon as I get a viewer, we'll talk. Well, hello, Tammy Sully 12. How are you doing today? Oh, not bad. Can you hear me? I don't think Rick's here no more. There's only doesn't show any viewers. Can you hear me, Tammy? So you decided what? Tell me what you decided. Oh, for 1,000 subs, you're going to eat the pepper, huh? Okay, you can hear me. Well, I have like 10 or 12 pints of that Carolina Reaper hot sauce downstairs in my pantry. It's not mine, it's my boy's. I canned it for him 2 years ago. Now, when I canned that stuff for him, it was so hot, it took my breath away in the house. It was so pungent that I had to wear a mask when making it. And I told him I'd never do it again. And I thought, instead of eating the peppers, send each one of these people a pint of that and have them do shot glasses until they pass out. See, whoever stays standing is the winner. But you got to open the jar on the air so we can hear it pop. So, so we know that you're drinking the Carolina Reaper instead of V8 juice or something like that. But I don't think anybody wants to go for that. maybe you should pick something else to do. Play quarters with some homemade Pammy dropper wine that Papa made. I just pulled out or just racked my peculiar wine today. Man, that is some good stuff. I bought some orange Kool-Aid, and I'm gonna make orange creamsicle wine. You can have it on caps lock. It's easier for me. I'm vision impaired. That's why I type with the cap locks on, because it's easier for me to read, and I have my screen enlarged so I can read everybody else's. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be yummy. And I'm going to add just a little bit of vanilla to it to make it a creamsicle. Are you going to do a live stream today? I try to catch yours every once in a while, but it's hard because I'm not always here, and by the time I get the notification. Well, hello, Frugal Farmer. How are you? I'll make sure I'm subscribed to you. If I'm not, I will subscribe to you. I think I am. Yep, I'm subscribed to you. Well, I just lost my chat, so oh, there it is. There, I got it back. Okay. Well, I ain't got old eyes. I had diabetes for like 4 years, and it pretty much ruined my eyesight. Yeah, I'm still subdued, but I'll check Tammy. I'm pretty sure I am because I just got a thing from you a little bit ago, I believe. Yep, I'm subscribed to you, and I still got your bell. So. Yep. Well, hello, Eaglevit. How are you today? Well, I just got a like from 808 Steve from one of my jokes. By the way, if you haven't seen any of my jokes, I've been telling jokes until I can. I'm healthy enough to do stuff. I'm gonna be doing some dehydrating here shortly. I gotta do some canning. My son needs a freezer of mine, so I'm gonna can all my frozen vegetables in my freezer and give him my freezer. He just bought a half a beef and a whole hog, so he's gonna get one of my freezers. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to anybody on here, subscribe to them because it does help. It don't cost you nothing. Subscribe. They'll subscribe back. It's only the neighborly thing to do. TJ's Woodworking Shop is in the house. That's right, man. In the house. How you doing, TJ? I'm doing pretty good, David. I'm just screwing around with this, trying to, get it down pat. Thought I'd do a live stream today, just a BS. Anybody want to come aboard? Let me know if you want to come aboard. Just say yeah, and then I'll send you an invite. Tammy, you want to come on? Frugal Farmer? TJ? Oh, okay. David, you're not on with the camera. Okay. I know I'm in Michigan. It's 91 degrees here. Thank God for central air. Oh, I look awful. Look at me. Hell, I look like a 54-year-old garbage man. Oh, that's because I was a 54-year-old garbage man. I don't even know how to set up a monitor yet there, Frugal Farmer, but when I do, I will make you a monitor. Oh, I bet. Killed me too. We got a hot dog cart, and we had a big event last weekend, and oh man, my face is all burnt because I sat out in front of the hot dog cart with a table and cash box, and I took the money. And you want a badge and a wrench? Well, I can give you one as soon as I learn how to do it there, Frugal Farmer. But I got sunburned, man. My face looked like a sun-dried tomato. Well, I can give you one too, Tammy. I just don't know how to do it yet, but I will sooner or later. So, but we sold a lot of hot dogs. We sold a lot of sausages. And a lot of Fago Pop is we try to sell mostly everything made in Michigan. And Fago Pop is made in Michigan. Our chips are made in Michigan. I sold Absol Pure Water, which is uh, drawn out of the well in Clark Lake, which is 20 miles from here. Hurry back, Tammy. And our chili sauce is from Grand Rapids. And so, we're trying to sell everything, or mostly everything we can from Michigan. Our buns are made in Michigan. So, but anyways, I had a bunch of leftover onions, and I'm going to dehydrate them tomorrow on a video. And I'm going to do a little talk about what you can do with with a dehydrator. I dehydrated lots of stuff: bananas, orange peels. I've made candy orange peels. I've made orange peels that you use for zesting. I took apple peels and cinnamon sugared them, and yes, it was a cash cow. I cinnamon sugared apple peels and dehydrated them, and they're a tasty little snack. I did orange slices, celery, carrots, green peppers, hot peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms, you name it. I've dehydrated it. Peas. And I take my tomatoes and my mushrooms and stuff when I dehydrate them. I make them into mushroom powder and tomato powder. And all these onions, after I dehydrate them, I'm going to grind them down and make it into onion powder. Yeah, Eagle VP does have a lot of interesting videos, doesn't he? I've only got 52 up right now. They're not all interesting, but there are a few funny ones if you like humor. And, I got a couple of rants because there are some things I believe that's going on in this great United States that shouldn't be going on. And I believe there's a lot of people that feel the same way I feel. That, this country has went to hell in a handbasket, and it's because of being politically correct. Nobody wants to hurt anybody else's feelings anymore, which I think is total bullshit. You've only done beef jerky in your dehydrator? I haven't done beef jerky yet, but I've got 2 jerky guns, and I'm going to do it with 97% lean ground beef, and I'm going to do it on my, I'm going to dehydrate it, or I'm going to smoke it first and then dehydrate it. I'm going to smoke it on my little cheap smoker, and then I'm going to dehydrate it on my dehydrator. I also have a commercial dehydrator, which is 20 trays, and I can do, I can probably do 25 to 40 pounds of any kind of food on those trays, So. Anybody got a subject they want to talk about? Anybody want to come on? I'll see you later, TJ. You have a good one and be careful out there. I was going to have a coffee chat today, but I just went to the store to get some coffee, and it was on sale for $5.99. I thought, well, hell, that's a good price. Well, I got there to pick it up, and the can is 11 ounces, 7 ounces lighter than it was last week when I bought it for $5.99. So, who's screwing who? The coffee maker, the coffee producer, the coffee companies, because they're getting their $5.99 and they're giving you 26 ounces of coffee when they used to give it $5.99 for 31.5 ounces of coffee. So, you're making Hiking sticks or hockey sticks? Um, you live by any Amish stores there, David Deer? Hiking sticks. Okay. Go into your, your General Dollars and stuff like that. You should be able to find your 16 bag or multi bag bean soup there that you can do. Like, I thought about doing spaghetti sauce, dehydrating it, but I don't know. There's no sense of really doing it unless I'm going to go hiking. And look at me, I'm not going to go hiking anytime soon. But if you got a General Dollar or an Amish store or something like that, they should have that multi-bean soup there, David. I've got a couple of bags of it downstairs in my pantry. See you later, frugal farmer. Don't work too hard. And that multi-bean soup's pretty good. The Doing It Cheap channel, Papa, he picks up most of his stuff at Aldi's, so you might want to check Aldi's, but he just did a video of that multi-bean soup. He pulled the beans out of it, planted it. So I don't know, you might want to comment on that video of his and see where he got his multi-bean soup at. I think probably Aldi's. Do you have an Aldi's near you, David? No. That's right. Fresh water is a premium on a sailboat. Well, you could can your water and dehydrate it. Just kidding. I did that one time. I told somebody on Facebook that I just got done canning water or dehydrating water, and then I canned it, and they just wanted to know absolutely how I did that to save the room. That was pretty funny. Well, that's your General Dollars and your Family Dollars. Check them, but all these should have it, I believe. Do you sail on the ocean or lakes there, David? I don't think it really matters. You can buy maybe it does, but you can buy them life straws and stuff that you can filter out water really good. That you might be able to use the lake water, so you didn't have to worry about water being a premium. I know it's probably a little nasty thinking about it, and you're drinking where fish are swimming, but it's from everywhere. So, well, hello, Grizz. Huh. Don't do it during hurricane season there, David. Now, Grizz, all we need is Allie and her little poodle, and we'll have it made. In a pot with some water, some salt and pepper, carrots, onions, celery, some potatoes. Yes, Grizz, can you hear me? We need us some poodle soup. Where's Allie at when we need her? I just try to get on here and live stream for a little bit and see how it works out. I don't know too many people are on here, but oh well, they're missing a good show. I think so. You want to come on, Grizz? I can send you an invite. Oh, what are you canning? Poodle? I'm gonna be canning next week, Grizz. I've got my son bought a half a beef and a whole hog, and I give him one of my freezers, so I gotta clean out my freezer and get everything out of it. So I'm gonna can all my vegetables and stuff and give him my freezer and put my vegetables downstairs in my pantry. And yeah, David, he's canning Kit Kats. Yep. That way it'll save me some electricity. So, freezers are nice, but if you can put it and store it where you don't never have to put nothing into it again after you get it stored, that's even better. Well, how you doing it, Chris? Heating it up, then flipping it upside down, and letting it set that way. I always wanted to ask you this question too, there, Grizz. Out there in the woods, you ever seen Mick Dodge yet running around? Any out there by you someplace? Or are you Mick Dodge? Okay, Eagle VP. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. So how you canning your summer squash? Are you making a video of it there, Grizz? Now, do you turn the jar upside down on a towel and let that heat up against the cap to let it seal? Like you do with a lot of people do with hot sauce. All right. I just posted an invite for you. Do you need me to send it to your name?
There, Keith, how's it going?
There you are. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I got it there. I got that muted. Okay. Yeah, the way I'm trying this canning, I found this from old Alabama gardener.
Right.
This recipe. My mom used to can summer squash years ago, but I never paid attention to it. So I found this recipe how old Alabama gardener was doing it.
Right.
And what he was doing was he boiled the squash for 8 minutes. Well, he put pickling salt and vinegar to it, and then boiled the squash for 8 minutes. And then he would hot pack it. He'd dip it right out of the boiling water, and he had his jars already all boiled, super hot.
Right.
And he'd dump the hot squash on in the jars, top them off with the water, and he'd screw the lid on tight, and then just set it off. And as it cooled, it would all automatically do the vacuum seal, and seal it. But it needs the vinegar in there, because there's no acid to it.
Right.
To prevent botulism.
Right. Now, did anybody or did he put the jars upside down?
No, he just leaves them right side up.
Okay.
I've never heard of putting the jars upside down. I don't think I would risk doing a jar upside down to let it seal that way.
Well, they do it with hot sauce.
With what?
They do it with hot sauce or salsa. A lot of people don't can it. They put it in hot, put it on, the lid's on tight, and then they just flip it upside down on a towel and let it sit there.
I don't understand the purpose of turning it upside down. I wouldn't think that you would want the food to take a chance of interrupting the seal on there.
Well, what happens, I guess, once you tighten it down tight and you flip it upside down, the heat hits that lid and helps get it to vacuum seal.
Okay.
That's why I was asking if you turn them upside down or not. That's the only way I can figure. The only way I thought that's why they do that. But I don't can my salsa that way. No, I water bath mine or pressure can mine. So depends on what.
I'll have to check on into that. I've never heard of turning the jars upside down. I'll do some research on that and find out the purpose and everything on it.
Right.
It's just a different method than what I'm used to.
Right. I'm going to can a shitload of frozen vegetables next week. I got probably 40 or 50 bags of vegetables out there in the freezer I got to can. So
yeah.
We're gonna. My son got a.
You pressure can?
What's that?
You pressure can them?
Yeah, I'm a pressure can mine. Yeah.
We do a water bath. We do a water bath canning for the most part on our vegetables.
Right. Well, my sister does too, but I can't see spending 3 hours boiling a jar of green beans when you can do it in 90 minutes. 60 minutes or whatever it is, 70 minutes. So.
Yeah, the pressure canner definitely speeds it up.
Oh yeah.
But
and I got
and it is safer, because when we do our water bath string beans, you can get botulism. So to prevent us from botulism, we boil them for at least 12 minutes when we pull them out of the can.
Yeah.
If you boil your string beans after when you open it up, that will kill any botulism that might be there.
Right. Well, that's what I was telling my sister. I said, I realize what you're doing is the old-fashioned way, and you can do it that way. But if you need to borrow a pressure canner, just ask. I'll let you borrow one. I don't want to see you die of botulism. Be safe if you're going to do it. So she tried to tell me.
It's perfectly safe if you boil it for 12 minutes when you open the can.
Right. Right.
Then it's perfectly safe. However, when I can afford to get a pressure canner, then I will start pressure canning that type of foods. Because hey, it's best to pressure can. It's just we ain't got one and haven't gotten one yet. We do use one when we can meat, but I don't like canned meat very much. So we don't do much canning of meats.
I canned bacon a couple of years ago, And that was pretty interesting. I took regular slab, or not slab, sliced bacon. I had 10 pounds out there in the freezer, and I thawed it out. And I put all the nice bacon strips. I didn't wrap it like you see these cans of bacon, how they got it wrapped in parchment paper and all that other shit. What I did is I just stuffed it in a jar and cleaned off the rim and then put it in a pressure canner. But all the big chunks of bacon grease and stuff, I threw all to the one side. And when I got done with everything, I threw that all in one big jar. And I canned that all by itself. So I have bacon grease canned downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't used any of it yet, but I was down here the other day and I checked it and the seals were still sealed on it. And it still looks like the day I canned it. So,
yeah. Well, one thing that I've been contemplating doing is you know, to save money when we do buy food. You know, we buy the big tin cans of like chili beans or whatever. We don't buy the little cans. We buy the big restaurant style cans. And one thing I've been wanting to do is we do when we do that, we pressure can when I open it up, because we don't eat a big can, so we recan it, and we do pressure can it. You know, I borrow a pressure canner to when I open it and recan that stuff. So I got it all in pint jars instead of, you know, big servings. But one thing I've been told, and maybe you know more about this, I haven't tried this yet. I've been told that once something has been pressure canned, you can recan it and it can be water bath. You don't have to pressure can it the second time. Does that?
I don't think so, because it doesn't. I don't think. How can I put? I don't think you can water bath it, because it doesn't matter if it's been pressure canned or not. When you go to recan it again, the reason why it's pressure canned is to, you know, to kill all the bacteria and the botulism and stuff. So if you're just gonna can it and water bath it.
But what I was told on it though is when it's pressure canned the first time, that's already killed all the botulism that's in there. So there is no botulism. So if you can it immediately, you can water bath immediately and can it, and there's no botulism in it because it was already killed the first time with the pressure canning.
Well, that might very well be true if you can it right away. But I mean, like if you can it, you know, you open it up, put it in the refrigerator and stuff, you know, and then can it the next day, I would think that wouldn't be healthy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it the next day. I'd want to do it immediately when I open the can. Yeah, I would not let it sit. You know, I mean, it's
right.
I would think it'd have to be done right away. I've been tempted to give it a try.
Well, yeah.
The bad part is about it, you can't smell botulism. So if it's there, you don't know it. And when I open up a can of beans, I don't want to boil it for 12 minutes. I want to just heat it up and eat it.
Right. You're right. So, that's. I don't know if it was me, I'd still pressure can it, because the risk is not worth it. You know, that to me.
Yeah.
But I already have the pressure canners. I got 2 of them. You got to start cruising.
Yeah, I need to get a pressure canner desperately.
They're only like $75 for a new one. So. Well. You know, do you want to
consider? I'm on low income. I only make $850 a month, and 130 of that goes to healthcare insurance.
I understand that. I get a little more than you do, but that's, you know. Plus, I got to pay my healthcare insurance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would have a whole lot more, but with all the healthcare that I had issues with my daughter, I didn't have her on insurance. I had to pay for all of her surgeries, and that was several $1,000s. I mean, a lot of money. I used to make really good money, but being that I was paying so much on healthcare for my daughter, it put my income way down low, so I wasn't paying all that much into Social Security.
Right.
It's haunting me now. I mean, because I had a really good income before.
Right. I was a garbage man and a truck driver, and I, for the last 15 years, I averaged $55,000-$60,000 a year or better. You know, people say, for a garbage man, you're making $60,000 a year. Hey, come hang with me for one day, and you'll figure out why I make $60,000 a year. You know.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I was a contractor. I mean, I was building houses and apartments and retirement centers, and did a lot of construction
right.
on a large scale. I mean, I had 20 to 30 employees. I mean, I wasn't just a small outfit.
Right. Well, you got Craigslist. Look on Craigslist for a canner there, a pressure canner there. Check them out. Hell, you find them all the time, Chris. Shit, you can get a good used one for $20.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll get one. I plan on having one before next canning season.
Yeah.
I figure if I wait till this winter, when everybody's done, I'll be able to pick up one for I'll be able to find one a lot cheaper.
What state do you live in? What state do you live in?
I'm in Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Write this. You got a pen and paper?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm ready.
Right. myshopgoodwill.com or shopgoodwill.com.
Shopgoodwill.com.
Yep, it's an auction site. You get on here, you log into it, and they sell everything. And I mean, it comes from everywhere. It comes from my city, and they ship it to you if you win the bid. But there's a lot of stuff that gets sold out of Oregon, and a lot of it's KitchenAid stuff. I mean, 90% of the KitchenAid stuff gets sold out of Oregon.
Oh, wow.
And, a lot of your pressure canners and stuff like that are sold there. And since you live so close, your shipping, it'd be probably, 1/10 of what it is to ship it to me, so.
Yeah. Well, it might even be possible, depending where it's at, I might be able to just go pick it up even.
Yeah, if you live close enough to it, you can go pick it up. I got a Goodwill in Adrian, and I cruise that one on the internet all the time to see if there's something there I want, and then I'll bid on it, and then if I win the bid, I pay for it and I go pick it up. So,
let me I'm going to search out right now. Bring up that website. ShopMyGoodwill.com.
Yeah, it's ShopGoodwill, myshopgoodwill.com or ShopGoodwill.com or something like that. But it's I live in Adrian, and I was looking on the Adrian site, and they had 22 brand new watches still in the box, some working, some not. So I bid $20 on them and won them. Went and picked them up. I had 20 watches that were working and 2 needed batteries. I put the 2 batteries in. I've sold 10 watches, and I've made $80 on those 10 watches. So, plus my 20, so it don't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
You checked and said they have one for $9.99 new. So you bid whatever you can afford or whatever, and you go in, you log in, and then you go in and I always find out what the shipping cost is first, because you may get it for $10, then you find out it costs you $50 to ship it to you. So now you got $60 into something that cost you $10 to begin with. So. Well, hi Kevin, how are you doing today? So yeah, but that's the thing to do with. And I tell you what, if you like looking at that stuff, you can spend hours and hours and hours searching through that. Then they got a search bar on the side where if you're just looking for something, you type in that, and it'll send you through all of it to find what you're looking for. So.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm in the website right now.
Yeah.
And
you got to set up an account or log in, and then that way, it knows where you are. So when you want to ship it to yourself, it knows where you're at. So.
Yeah.
But you'll see when you look at something, it could say, Bellwin, Pennsylvania, or whatever, and that's where it'd be coming from. If you won the bid, it'd come from Bellwin, Pennsylvania. So, I bought a lot of stuff. I bought a Coleman portable gas heater. I give $20 for it, and it cost me $20 to ship. and I didn't use it last year, so I put it up for sale on Craigslist and got $70 for it. So, you know, I made my money back. I bought a little cheap smoker. I use that. I bought a KitchenAid mixer. I bought a lot of stuff. I bought a Bunn coffee maker. Cost me $40 for the Bunn coffee maker, $20 to have it shipped, and it was brand new, and those are $120. So but you can save money. You got a vacuum sealer there, Grizz?
Wow. I want to get a vacuum sealer that's set up to your jars too.
Yeah. They got vacuum sealers. It's got the, you know, the thing that you can put on your jar. But they have them in there all the time, man. You know, a lot of times you get them with bags.
Tennessee also on how to make your own.
What, vacuum sealer? What is it? 7 Angels Preppers or something like that. Shows you how to make a vacuum sealer for a jar. And what he did is he took a pressure canner.
Else on YouTube, but
you know what you had to do, Grizz? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You had to research on how to make freeze dryer. That's the way to go. They want $4,000 for these freeze dryers, but there's a lot of them on the internet that show you how to make them. They show you how to make most of it. You just got to figure out the rest of it. But you could take a freezer that gets sub-zero and put a vacuum pump on it, which sucks all the moisture, and you suck that into, you actually put a pressure canner inside that and hook your vacuum to it, and then that would be your freeze dryer.
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about that in the next year or two of getting into doing some freeze drying.
We got us a Anastana car. Never seen her before, but I'll go look at her channel and see who she is. That Goodwill channel is something though, isn't it, Grizz?
What's that?
That Goodwill channel is something, isn't it? Okay. I didn't hear you. I said that Goodwill channel, that's something, isn't it? That Goodwill.com? ShopGoodwill.com? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Am I freezing up?
I don't know if it's you or me, probably both of us, yeah, but that shopgoodwill.com is a good site. I've been meaning to ask you, I don't know if you answered me or not, or heard me before, but have you ever ran into Mick Dodge, or are you Mick Dodge? Because I know he's out of Washington, but you know, you're probably close enough to be there. Right. You look like him. Don't kid me. You're probably Mick Dodge in person, aren't you?
No. I can't claim that.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of Mick Dodge. Does he have a YouTube channel?
No, he's a guy that lives on in the Washington National Forest or whatever up there, and he lives out in the woods year round. And he's got long hair and a beard and scruffy looking, but he lives out there by himself, him and his dog. And there's a TV show about him, or a series about him. They did it for 2 or 3 years. No, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him.
No. You ever watch wrestling before?
Yeah, I watch wrestling.
You remember that one little short wrestler named Kevin? I can't remember his last name, but anyways, he lives out there by him, and Mick Dodge actually goes to his place every once in a while to see him. So that was pretty neat. So.
Yeah, I haven't watched that much. I haven't watched wrestling for several years now, but I used to really enjoy watching it.
I did too. I liked Haystack Calhoun and all them other ones years ago. But that's way back in the 60s and 70s. No.
Well, I better get off this internet and get back to the canning.
All right, Grizz. It was nice chatting with you.
Okay, I'm going to leave the chat room open, but I'm going to get off the video here.
Yeah, I'm going to close this down too. I just opened it up to do a little bit, see how it, if I like it or not. I thought it turned out pretty good. But
oh yeah. Yeah, you'll have to do more of these live streams.
Oh yeah. So, all right, man, Grizz. You have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye. Well, the rest of y'all have a good day. Like I said, I just wanted to see how it worked. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I did my best. I'm no beauty prize, so I'm just trying to do something to pass the time. All right, man. It was nice of you guys to waste your time and come and see me or be on here with me. Y'all have a good night, and we'll talk again sooner or later. Bye.